Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I'm a few minutes late. Sorry about that. Crazy morning here. It's Monday. What can I say? If you're joining me live, let me know where you're joining from. I'd love to know who's with me today. Today is Monday, and as always, I love to join you with my take on the Global Design Project Challenge. How are you all doing? I'm just gonna wait for some people to pop in. Please say hello when you join. I love hearing from you. I am super excited to share this product bundle with you today. Yes, on the first day of spring, exactly, Susan. Hello, Cheryl from Missouri. Hello, everybody that's let me see if I can talk. Hello, everyone that's dropping in. Today is Monday. Global Design Project Challenge is a sketch challenge, which is one of my favorite. My printer cut it off. I usually print the sketch. I think it's 386 if I remember correctly. It was 385 last week, so it should be 386 this week. And we're gonna play with this sketch right here. I love a good sketch challenge. And we're going to also talk about an upcoming class. I have 2 classes this week, you guys. I have Technique Club on Zoom tomorrow that you can join me for. Not Zoom, sorry, YouTube live tomorrow. And I also have a class that I collaborate with Christine Bertram, my friend Christine from the US, for both of the classes this week. So tomorrow I'll be live on YouTube, and I think I have to pull up my email. I think it's 1:30 or no, sorry, 12:30 Mountain Standard Time is when I will be going live on YouTube. And I'll remind you about that tomorrow morning because I'll still do my live here tomorrow morning. But then 12:30, you want to join me over on my YouTube channel. It's just Rose Coleman, Stamping with Rose, sorry, over on YouTube. And you want to subscribe, absolutely subscribe so you don't miss any other videos. And I'll be sharing the technique class with you tomorrow. As well, on Thursday, March 22nd, my friend Christine will be doing our suite class. So we do a suite, right? A whole product suite class every month. And this month we're doing Seaside Bay. It's called By the Bay is the name of the suite. So you're definitely going to want to grab this suite. I'm so excited that it's back in stock because there was a little period there where it wasn't in stock. And now it is, and you can grab it, and you definitely need all the products. I'm going to show them to you. Hello, Kathy. Hello, good morning, good morning. Sometimes words are hard. Yes, they are, especially on a Monday morning when I haven't had enough coffee. That's okay. Good morning, Patricia from upstate New York. Hi, Leanne. Thank you for joining me. Hello, Shelly. Let's see. Hello, Loretta from Iowa. Hello, hello, hello. I love reading your comments. Hello, Krista from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Love Dartmouth. My sister-in-law and husband, and they're not 3 kids anymore. They're all raised now. They're all grown. They all live in Dartmouth. I have a cousin that lives in Dartmouth. Yeah, very, very beautiful place with all the gorgeous lakes, right? Isn't it called the City of Lakes? Love that city. I was born across the bridge in Halifax, actually. Okay, I think I see you all here. Hello, France. Thank you for being here with me. Hi, Dean. Hi, Amy. Okay, let's get started because I got a lot to share with you today. Okay, and I have a new host code too to share with you. In case the link at the bottom of my video, it should show here when I'm live, is for Seaside Bay collection. You're definitely going to want the whole collection because why not, right? You're going to need the ribbon. You're going to need the embellishments. The designer series paper is like stunning and the stamps are amazing. And if you have anything to do with the ocean, or you live near the ocean, or you visited the ocean, or you vacation and you want to do scrapbook pages, this is an amazing suite. All right, enough talking. Let's get started. Okay, let's see here. I'm missing your comments. I will come back and read them, I promise. From cold Arizona, Judy says, ooh, how can it be cold in Arizona? I never thought it could be cold in Arizona. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Joy, good morning, good morning. Good Joy's going to watch on the replay. No problem. The replay will be here. Okay. All right, let's get started. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, here we go. Flipping you forward, and then I'll tilt my camera down. Bear with me here for a second. All right, here we go. We are going to straighten up my camera here. There we go. Okay, so we've got the catalog open here. I've got my catalog open on my desk. Let's get this organized a little bit better here. So I have pages 22 and 23 opened up here. This is where you can see the By the Bay suite, okay? So when you purchase the entire suite, the item code is 160450, but it's actually the link at the bottom of my video here. If you click that, you'll head over to my online store. In Canada, of course, I can only sell to Canadians, but Stampin' Up! Is worldwide, you guys. They are in the UK, South Pacific. You can definitely check out Stampin' Up! If you're watching me from somewhere else in the world. Go on to Stampin' Up! And stampinup.com and click the country at the top, and you can find your country, okay, if Stampin' Up! Is in your country. I am in Canada, and as a Stampin' Up! Rule, I can only sell to Canadians. So if you're a Canadian and you are looking for a demonstrator, I would love to be your girl. And this is the code that you can use to shop my online store. And that's going to get you my gifts in the mail. My thank you card, whatever special I'm offering. This week, I have a class that I'm doing with my friend Christine Bertram in the US on Thursday. And I'll show you those cards at the end of this video. You're going to want to wait around and see these cards. Oh my heavens, they are gorgeous. And if you want to get in on that class, even if you can't, you're not going to get your kit in time for Thursday, but I will cut it and send it to you. You will have access to the replay. You will get emailed a PDF tutorial, and we will definitely take care of you. Now, if you want to reach out to Christine, her blog is Cards by Christine if you are in the US. So my US people that are watching, you have to reach out to Christine to get this class. I can't send the class kits to the US because of Stampin' Up! Rule, but I can send them to anyone in Canada. So let's get started here. The By the Bay Suite Collection. Okay, let me show you what's included. We have the Seaside Bay stamp set. Love this stamp set. It is cling mount, which means it's our red rubber here. And the dies are stunning. We have, I don't even have them all on here. Some of them are still over on my machine. There's so many gorgeous little dies here. We've got dies to cut out all the stamped images. We have the oyster to put your pearl in. We have birds here. We have seashells. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Love this one. Now, I think the star of the show, though, is really the Designer Series paper. And when you purchase this suite or this bundle, your choice, you can get the suite or you can just get the bundle. If you purchase the bundle from me or the suite, you're going to get half a pack of this paper, just like last time. So if you participated in this suite class last month, we did fancy floral, and you got half a package of this in the mail from me. Okay, we're going to do the same thing this month. Let me show you the paper. It is stunning. It is a specialty paper. It is 6x6, and you've got, because it's specialty, we have foil on one side. You get 4 sheets of each design. Look at these images. So beautiful. Now we've got, my package is all mixed up because I've been playing with it, you guys. So bear with me here while I show you these gorgeous sheets. Here's one with the foil, the gold foil, and then we've got the waves on it on the background. And I'm just going to pull all these in and show you the beauty. Look at I think you can see the shine on those muscles. Oh my heavens, so beautiful. And the background has a nice wash look on that one. I'm going to lay them off to my side here so I can get my paper organized. Okay, so we've got, let's see, that one is my seashells again. Then we've got this one here. Let's show you the shiny side first. This one has a school of fish going around, the gold school of fish. And then the flip side has, whoops, we're actually going to play with this pattern, the birds and the crabs on it, okay? So we're going to use that one today. And let's move on to the next one. So 1, 2, 3. Let me show you the shine. There's like a pearlescent shine. Can you see that shimmer? That's one side. The flip side has the beautiful, all the different seashells. And the featured colors are balmy blue, mint macaron, Sahara sand. I was going to say crumb cake. Sahara sand. And let me see. Pool Party, Sahara Sand, Petal Pink, Balmy Blue, Coastal Cabana, Mint Macaron. Love this pattern here. Love, love, love it. Okay, now let's see. We've got more seashells. I got all my little pieces here. Just going to move those off to the side. All right, so we've got this pattern here. Let's bring in this one now. We're going to use this one. All of these patterns, gorgeous patterns, Christine has used. Christine designed this class. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. You're going to love these cards. This one kind of reminds me of a little like a peacock. We used to have a peacock paper. I don't know if you guys remember a few years ago, and it kind of reminds me of that one. And the flip side has this one here. It kind of looks like a beach with the sky. So, so stunning. Okay, next pattern we have our designer series paper. Look at this one. It has that shimmer on it like the waves. The flip side has, again, I was like, oh, is this the same paper? But no, wait, it's not, because we have, again, more shiny. Okay, so the shiny ones have the white background, and this one has a navy background, but the shine is on the other side. So you've got lots and lots of muscles and different designs in this paper. I love it. Okay, so this one here, I actually love this one. I showcased this paper, I think, when I did the... oh, what card was that? With, I can't think of it now. I'll think of it in a second, but I know I used this paper on a video recently. Let's look. Here we've got shine on the lines here, and then we've got that beautiful, like, ocean pattern. We have, this is like the wood plank on this side, but the shimmer is on this side. Let me hold it in the light so you can see there's gold, like the lines in the background. It's just a subtle pattern. Very, very pretty. Okay, what else do we have? We have, again, another school of fish here. That is gold, but we've got the mint macaron background going on. The other school of fish, I think, was different. Let's see. I'm making a mess on my desk here. Okay, so we've got this pattern here. Yeah, I've already shown you that one. And we're going to play with this one today. Sorry, I just want to show you exactly what the paper looks like, because I find the catalog doesn't do it justice, because you just get a little snippet, right? Okay, look at this one. Really nice patterns. You've got that petal pink, the Sahara sand, and the mint macaron. And then the flip side has the waves again with those patterns. So we have a couple of different wave patterns. We have this one that has the navy in it, and this one here has the mint macaron in it. So lots and lots of options. And lastly, we have this piece here, which is our Sahara sand. And can you see the foil? Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And the background has a really nice wave pattern. Okay, I am missing some of your comments. I'm just scrolling here. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper, isn't it? Yes. Good morning, everyone. Okay, so we're going to play with this paper. Love it. You get 48 sheets in this package for each of 12 double-sided designs, okay? As well in the suite, we have embellishments and ribbon. Let me show you the embellishments. They are flat, adhesive-backed pearls. So they're like pearls, but they've been flattened out. Now, just ignore the red one. I colored that one with my red blend just to see what it would look like. But can you see? It's the mother of pearl shimmer on that. Oh my gosh, so amazing these are. And they have adhesive on the back, of course. And last but not least, I think this is one of my favorite things from this entire collection, is the balmy blue and white variegated ribbons. So we have balmy blue on the bottom, and then it just becomes ombre leading up to the white. Isn't that pretty? And this is such a soft, thin ribbon, and it makes beautiful, beautiful bows. All right, that's it, you guys. That is the product suite. I think you need all of it. It's already sold out once, so don't test it again. It's definitely available now, and you can get it on this first day of spring, and you're going to be ready to make all these gorgeous projects like you see over here that the concept artists have done. Okay, let's pull in my pieces for my Global Design Project Challenge. So the challenge today, as I mentioned, is this one right here. It's a sketch like this. So I was looking at the sketch and I'm like, oh, how do I do this? What should I use? So I decided to focus on Sahara sand as my background. So I've got a Sahara sand card base here. Going to reinforce that score line. Then I also have a piece of Sahara sand for my front card layer. So that's this light green layer back here. And I thought for my background, I would do some embossing. And let me see if I can grab that folder that I used. It is, and I got to grab my machine. Yes, okay. So we are going to use this folder. Give me 1 second while I gather all my supplies, you guys. I've got a lot of stuff on my desk. Okay, so we're using this paper today and this paper today. And I'm going to cut all of this in front of you so that you guys get to see what it looks like. Okay, so this folder, this is a 3-dimensional folder, okay? So 3D folder, can you see it? This is in the annual catalog here, and it has all the seashells. It's called Seashells 3D Embossing Folder. So I'm going to take that piece of Sahara sand. I'm going to put this into my folder here. And don't forget, you have that line at the top. You can line this up. Not that it's going to really matter because they're seashells and they're kind of, you know, they're not really pointing in a specific direction. But if you want to keep them, keep it straight, that's what that line is for. Okay, so I'm just moving my paper so I can grab my big boss. Let me grab my big boss. Okay, got my platform number 1. I've got my embossing folder with my Sahara sand cardstock inside and my platform or my plate number 4. We're going to roll this through. Rolling. Okay, so here's what we get. We get a beautifully embossed piece of paper. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love this. The more I do this, the more I love it. And there's also, I should share with you from the annual catalog, there's a lot of coordinating pieces here, you guys. In the annual catalog, this is a folder, but it has a matching die and stamp set. Let me grab that, show you what I'm talking about. Friends are like seashells is what it's called, and it's on my desk. Here it is. Friends are like seashells. I don't think you can see that. Let me just raise up a little bit. Okay, so Friends Are Like Seashells is in the catalog, and you know what, you guys? We're going to find out on the 29th of March what's leaving, and I'm so sad. This is such a sad time of year for me because I know this one has been around for a long time, and I'm wondering if it's on the chopping block. So inside my stamp set here, I have, look, my leftover pieces of when I've cut this out. Sample cards. I just want to grab the die. So in this stamp set, it's a photopolymer stamp set. You get both sides here, all of these stamps, right? And you get these ones here to cut out individual images. But the biggest benefit of this entire suite is you get the folder. It's a hybrid folder, 3D folder that coordinates, the die coordinates with, if I can find it, I'm trying to find it. It goes on top of here and it will cut out these seashells. So you will have perfectly embossed seashells. See this? I've got a few of them here in different colors. Mint macaron. We've got a saffron one. I even have a Blushing Bride. I just keep them all, right? Because you just never know. And a few years ago, we had designer series paper like this with those colors in it. So that's what I was doing with that. And I put that down on my desk and it's here. I will find it in a second, I'm sure. But basically the die goes over top of this embossed piece and then you can cut it out and you will get a full piece like this. Okay, so it's just like the die goes over top and cuts it out. All right, so I don't want to keep you any longer than I have to while I look for things, but that's what is up with that. Okay, so we've got Sahara Sand die cut or embossed piece. All right, so now let's grab my other supplies here. We've got a piece for the inside of my card. Pause for 1 second while Rose gets her stuff here. Okay, so we've got Sahara Sand on Sahara Sand. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue that down before I lose anything else. And I love tone on tone. Do you guys like tone on tone? Putting color on color. I just feel like it's just such a classic look. And you can get the same effect with any of the colors, right? So I'm using Sahara Sand on Sahara Sand. What else do we need? We're going to need that designer series paper that I was featuring here today. So this, we're going to need this paper and we're going to need this paper here. So I wanted to pull in the petal pink. I really love the petal pink. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this DSP to 1 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, so just popping this into my trimmer at the 1 3/4 inch mark. And I'm going to turn it and cut it at 2 1/2. And we need 2 pieces. So 1 and 2. And I love this card because I'm going to showcase both sides. Okay, so we're going to showcase the seashells and we're also going to showcase the specialty side of the paper. I'm going to grab some petal pink cardstock. And I don't know if this is big enough, but we'll see. So 1 3/4. I want to go just slightly bigger. So I'm going to go to 1 7/8 of an inch. And I'm going to turn it and I'm going to go another 1/8 of an inch bigger. So 2 5/8 of an inch. So instead of 2 1/2, 2 5/8. Whoa, can I get another one? 2. Wow, that is pretty tight. Look at that. Love it when I don't have much wastage. Don't you guys like that? Okay, so these are my 2 background pieces for my designer series paper. I'm just pulling out that petal pink, gorgeous, gorgeous petal pink. And it's not something typically you'd see with seashells, but you know what? They've done it with the paper, so Stampin' Up! Keeps it all coordinated, right? Everything coordinates. Okay, so we've got those 2. If you're just joining me, this is my sketch I'm playing with today for the Global Design Project Challenge. And okay, so we're going to just glue those together and we're going to get them put down onto our card base. All right, so let's flip them over like so. Add some glue, and we're going to mount them onto our petal pink cardstock. Sweets are so good. Yes, they are. They take the guesswork out of like, well, what should I get? What embellishment should I get? What ribbon should I get? What paper should I get? Everything is done for you, right? Stampin' Up! Just knows exactly how we think as crafters. We need all the matching parts, right? Okay. So here we go. We've got them mounted on. I like the tiny little border. So we're going to flip these over and add more glue. These are going to be glued down with my multi-purpose liquid glue. Now I'm putting more glue than normal. If I was doing a piece of white cardstock, I would not put that much glue. But I'm sticking this, it's not white, it's actually colored. Plus I've got DSP on the front. Plus, I'm also putting it onto an embossed piece. So when you put things onto embossed layers, you're sticking a flat thing on a bumpy thing, and you need lots of glue, right? You want to make sure you got lots of glue here. So I'm going to tilt them. Then you guys know me. I do not like things off kilter, but we're going to go with it because that's what the sketch is showing. Okay, so I'm putting them like that. Okay, love it so far. Now I need something to go across here for this banner border. It could be a piece of ribbon. I'm going to do a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to use the same cardstock. We're going to use some Sahara sand. And I need it to be 4 inches because that's the width of my front card layer. So 4 inches. And let's just cut, I think just 1 inch is all I'm going to need for this. So 1 inch, like so. And I'm going to bring back my Boss machine, my Big Boss. And we're going to cut this. We're going to cut this piece using the long die. There's a long die right here. Sorry guys, I had to reach over to get my machine. So there is a die that looks like this. And it makes the mound of sand. You could use this for your other stamping as well. It's basically the ground, right? So we're going to cut this in half. So I've got my washi tape on here. And we're going to put this onto our platform here. All right, let me find my plates. Boy, oh boy, what a morning here in my room. It is Monday. It's a Monday for sure. Now I've lost my cutting plates. Oh my goodness. Are you guys laughing? You should be laughing. It's funny. Okay, so we're putting this onto the platform. And I'm going to cut it in the center. Okay, I'm using my washi tape to hold it down. I'm going to put my top plate on. Make sure it's on my machine first. Okay, while I've got that loaded on there, we might as well do some more cutting, right? I know I'm going to use my designer series paper to cut out the bird. Now, this paper here, you see this? You can see that I've cut out a couple of crabs and a couple of birds. So this die can fit over here and it cuts out the DSP. I love it when Stampin' Up! Does that, when they give us the DSP and the dies fit. So I've got one more full bird on here and one more full crab. So let's do that. Let's chop those out. So I'm just going to take my scissors and come in here and trim my paper so that it'll fit onto my platform. And then I'm going to put my dies on because, you know, you don't want to kill your arms and your shoulder. not that the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine would do that. But if you can put stuff on your platform and get it all cut at once, guess what? It means more time for crafting, right? I like to maximize my time so that I get to do the fun stuff. More of the fun stuff, which is putting it together and seeing how it looks and embellishing it. All right, so I'm just putting this die on top of my DSP. Now, there are stamps too in the stamp set. So if you run out of DSP or you don't want to use the DSP and you're in a mood to stamp, there is a bird stamp and there's also the crab stamp. So they've got you covered. Like always, Stampin' Up! Always has us covered. Do I need another die? Oh, yeah, I do. I got more real estate on this platform, so let's use it all up. You won't have to see me crank through multiple times. Here I have a piece of pearlescent paper. This is, I don't know if I should show you. Let me grab the full package. So you get this in a package of 12 by 12. You get 2 sheets. Can you see? Yes, I think you can see that pearlescent shine on that paper. Love this paper. I keep every little bit of it because for this purpose, it's perfect. In the stamp set and the die set, you're going to get these little pearl dies, not pearls, seashell dies. There's 2 small ones and a medium. So I'm going to put this on here and we're going to cut that out. There's one more thing that I have to cut out and it's my greeting. And we are going to make this into a thank you card today. So the stamps, I didn't talk about the greetings. They're beautiful. We have a thank you for everything, heartfelt sympathy. You are a pearl, rare and precious. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to grab the thank you for everything. I've got a scrap piece of white here, and off to the side, I don't know if you can see me over here, but I'm just going to quickly stamp this with Night of Navy ink. And we're going to put this through the machine at the same time because that's just being efficient, right? Okay, so I'm putting it on a block. I'm inking it up with Night of Navy, stamping on my scrap paper. There we go. And I'm using this banner die from the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, so we've got that. Look at this. We're cutting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dies at a time. How's that for efficient use of time, right? Okay, so let's grab a piece of washi tape. Nothing any worse than stamping, getting stuff lined up, and something moves, right? So let's make sure that doesn't happen today. I'm going to put this washi right here. And now, my friends, I get to put the top piece on, and we're going to cut all these out at once. Okay, here we go. All the cracking is normal. All the cracking sounds. All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay. Take everything off. Let's just sweep it off. Sweep it off onto my desk. Okay. The suite is back in. Yes, it definitely is back in. I was so excited too that it's back in stock. Yes. Okay, so you remember, let's move all of the dies out of the way so we can see what we've got here. Get rid of our scrap pieces. Oh, look, we've got a cute little bird. I don't know the name of it. You probably, if you are a bird lover, you probably know the official name of that type of bird. I don't. Okay, so this piece here that we cut with the sand. So it cuts like this, but I want to take it and I'm actually going to use both pieces. Okay, I'm going to double them up like that because that looks more realistic to me. So before I do that though, I'm going to do some stamping. So let's put all my dies back so I don't lose anything. Put that back, that back. Okay, so for my stamping, there is a stamp in this set that is like sand. There's one that's like sand, like the grains of sand, and then there's one over here with sand with the actual seashells. We're going to use the one that just has sand on it, the little dots. I'm going to use Sahara sand, and we're going to stamp both of these. I'm just going to put them together. Look at that. This is efficient use of time too, right? Put them back together, ink up your stamp, and just kind of stamp over top. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. We're stamping sand, so there's no, it's not directional. Just cover your pieces. So I'm just going to go all the way over. Even if they move on me, not a big deal. Just make it covered. And then I have a little sponge here. I'm just going to pick this up. I'm going to add a little bit of extra Sahara sand to the hills, like so. And we'll take this one and we'll do the same. Then I'm going to grab my liquid glue and I'm going to put a little strip of glue along the bottom here, like that. And then I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to layer it on top just to create a more realistic look, like so. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to bring back my card. Let's put this across here. Like, can you guys see? I hope you can see. Maybe I can zoom in a little tiny bit. Okay, so we're going to put that across the front of my card. So I'm going to use my liquid glue. Got a lot of layers of cardstock here, and I haven't introduced any dimensionals yet. We'll see. Okay, so that is going like that. Okay. Now, to bring in my greeting, the greeting is going to sit at the bottom down here. And let's grab some dimensionals, pop that up on some dimensionals. And, okay, I was just glancing to see if I could read some of your comments, but I know I've missed a whole bunch of them. I will come back, you guys. So sorry. Okay, so we're going to put the greeting right underneath there, like that. And now the bird is going to be the focal point. I'm going to put the bird right there, put his little feet on the sand. So let's grab a couple of dimensionals for that. Couple of dimensionals. And if you want to anchor down his feet, you could totally do that. Just grab a little bit of glue like that. And we're going to stand him up right in the center of the card, like so. Oh my gosh, look at that. And I didn't have to color him because that's all designer series paper. I can't wait to send you another half pack, because remember, if you buy the entire suite, you're going to get a full pack, but you're going to love this paper. You're going to want more anyway. So I'll be sending you another half pack. And if you buy the bundle, you're going to get it as well too. I'm going to send you that as my gift. Now these little pearl seashells, I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the back. We're going to put one, I'm actually going to tuck it down into that little hill, if I can get it in there. No, don't. I think I glued it too good. Okay, we'll put that one there, and we'll put this one right here. You can also put your glue on your project, and then just take your little seashell. I'm calling it a pearl. It's not a pearl. It's a seashell. Duh. Okay, so there we have it. So that's the front. Okay, so the inside, let's grab our piece of white. I've got a big piece of white here. And what I'm going to do, I could put the crab on there because I did cut that one out, but I don't think I want that. I think I'm going to do some stamping. Let's bring in our little shell, and we're going to stamp with mint macaron. Maybe I'll put my crab, on the corner of my envelope or something. So let's ink that up with mint macaron, and let's stamp in the corner. There we go. And to bring in the designer series paper, excuse me, I'm going to grab that piece that I was using for the front, tie it all together. I'm just going to cut like a little tiny strip, like a half inch, and we'll use a little strip of that just to bring it all together. Half inch. We'll turn it, and we'll trim it to 5 1/4. Like that. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so that's going on the side of my designer series paper. Let's see, I like the gold, the shiny part, so I'm going to put that on the front. Of course, you could keep this, the seashell pattern too, and have that as your border. I'm going to flip it over and use the shiny part. Make sure it's straight. You get a little bit of wiggle room with that liquid glue. Sometimes I really need it. Okay, so we're just going to add our glue to the edges here. We're going to pop this into the inside. Look at that. So amazing. I love it. So the front says, "Thank you for everything." The stamp set also has this one here that says, "You're a pearl, rare and precious." I thought that would be so cool to stamp that as my inside greeting. So let's grab my Knight of Navy, and we're going to stamp that in the middle here, middle of my card. There we go. Rare and precious. Now you can write your greeting and explain why you think your friend or loved one or family member, whoever you're sending this to, is rare and precious. Now let's bring in our bling. So I'm going to put a big pearl down here. I'm going to put a small one over here, and let's put one up in this white space up here. And then on the inside, we've got a nice spot right on the stamp where I can put yet another pearl right there. You're a pearl, rare and precious. There we have it, you guys. I'll bring back the sketch in case you're just joining me playing with the Global Design Project Challenge, and this is the sketch for today. It can be interpreted any which way. The ladies and gentlemen over at the Global Design Project Challenge love how we interpret the challenge, and everybody is different. So pull out your stamped ink and paper and see what you can make with it today, and share it over there. I'm sure they would love to see your creation, and as would I. So thank you so much, everyone. Let me just lower you down here, and let's see. I'm just going to see if I can flip you around. Yeah, okay. Wow, where's my coffee? Thank you all for joining me. Oh my gosh, it was Monday. It was definitely a Monday morning for me. My desk shows it. I don't see your comments. Oh, there they are. There they are. Thank you all again for being here. It's going to be a great week. I'm going to play with this suite all week. If you want to get this class in the mail from me, let me know. Click the link below. It has the host code embedded in it already. So I will know once you click that link with that host code. And if you buy the bundle or the suite, I'm going to send you half a pack of paper plus your card kit. And you're also going to get the PDF tutorial. And on Thursday, Christine will be teaching this class on her YouTube channel. So many exciting things happening. And it's always a good thing when things are back in stock, right? So obviously people love, love, love this suite. It went out of stock once, so grab it now while you can. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Monday. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Tuesday morning edition of my live stamping class here on Facebook Live. Take care and keep on stamping. Bye-bye.